Persuasive Speech, I'm going to be discussing dying with dignity. I'm going to start with a quote from the bottom here. It says, "I will die upstairs in the bedroom I share with my husband, with my mother and husband by my side, peacefully to some music I enjoy." This is Brittany. She was 29 years old when she was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. She moved from her home state of California to Oregon, where it's legal to practice doctor-assisted suicide. She was approved, and she did go through with this in 2014. Today I'm going to be discussing how dying with dignity works. Then we're going to discuss the history. We're going to discuss a little bit about Dr. Kevorkian, and then we're going to discuss how you can die with dignity within the state of Colorado. Currently, there are 9 states that have this legal. It is Washington, Oregon, California, Montana, Colorado, Hawaii, Vermont, New Jersey, and Washington, D.C. The methods that are used for dying with dignity vary across the states, but the main one is a cocktail of different prescriptions that are prescribed by 2 different physicians. Oregon was the first state in 1994 where this became legal, with 51% of people voting to legalize this. However, that was delayed when the U.S. District Judge ruled this to be unconstitutional. This law, however, was reversed in 1997, and that was when they legally became the first state to allow people to have doctor-assisted suicides. Next, we're going to discuss the history and Dr. Kevorkian. In 1997, the Supreme Court ruled that this was unconstitutional. But then later, about 10 years later in 2006, they then changed their minds and they said that the states are legally able to decide whether or not they want to make doctor-assisted suicides legal. With that Supreme Court ruling in 2006 and 2007, 46 people did go through with this in the state of Oregon. Dr. Kevorkian, who is pictured here with his machine that he used for doctor-assisted suicides, is what's pictured. He started in June of 1990 with his first patient that had Alzheimer's disease. He was, however, really looked down upon for doing this. There was no law that hindered him. The state of Michigan did want to stop him, but unfortunately they couldn't because there was no law in place. Eventually, Michigan did pass a law that said assisting suicides, whether you're a physician or not, is illegal. That didn't matter to him. He kept doing his work, and in 1998, he was helping somebody with a terminal illness commit suicide, and they allowed him to videotape it. He took that videotape to 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes then aired that videotape nationwide. The state of Michigan did see that videotape, and they took that. They did arrest Dr. Kevorkian, and he was sentenced to 5 to 15 years in prison for second-degree manslaughter. He did serve only 8 years. He was released in 2007, and he did later pass away in 2011 due to kidney failure and pneumonia. Lastly, we're going to discuss how someone could get approved to die with dignity within the state of Colorado. On November 8th, 2016, majority voters did vote to legalize this within our state, and a little over a month later, December 16th, 2016, this law was passed. 56% of physicians within the state of Colorado do agree with this law as well. And to be a patient, to be eligible, you have to be over the age of 18. You have to be a legal resident of the state of Colorado. You have to be capable to request this voluntarily yourself, and you have to be terminally ill with an illness that's going to end your life within 6 months. And I would also like to note that in all of these states where it is legal, the physicians can refuse to go through with this. So it is at the physician's discretion as well as the patient's. And to conclude with, 1 in 3 people that do go and get their prescriptions to end their life do not end up going through with it. But the most important thing is that these people have that choice, that choice is not made for them. They can choose to end their life if they have a painful terminal illness. If you would like to get involved, I would love to encourage you to go to compassandchoices.org. You can log in here. You just put in your first name, last name, email, and zip code, and it goes to your legislature, and it proves that you are in support of this bill. So thank you very much.